Hello class 9 students, we are back at the same time on the same day which I promised you, that was Monday. So I promised you the last Monday that we will be coming live for class 9th. Hello beta, how are you? Hi, I can see all you guys. So today's the target is the third chapter of our SST, that is the dynamic atmosphere and the changing climate. Hello to everyone. Hello Senthil. I am in class 10th. Okay beta, but this live is particularly for class 9 and I take live lectures for class 10th on Thursday at the same time, that's 5 p.m. Okay, so class 9 students which are actually struggling with the books, but I have a solution for you because I collected all my resources and bought a perfectly aligned chapter according to your academic curriculum here. So some 2-3 days back, as I always promise, I introduced you the one shot. I uploaded the video of the one shot that is for the chapter the dynamic atmosphere and changing climate. I hope you guys have watched it. If not, I'm going to give you a brief introduction about the chapter and then we will move towards what? Questions which we are here for. Okay, so tell me, am I audible, visible, everything is clear to all the students watching me right now, and we can proceed with the questions, is it? Tell me, just let me know, give me the clarity that I am audible, visible and everything is clear so that I can proceed with the chapter. Great. Give me a thumbs up at least. Fine. So, beta, the dynamic atmosphere and climatic change, particularly if I say, here are certain terms which we need to understand here. Atmosphere, climate, weather, which we a lot of times interchange, mix them and get confused. So, Lakshmi, the volume is low, the voice is low. Is it the issue faced by everyone right now that the volume is low, voice is low? Is it, bacha? Okay, wait, let me check on my phone. Where is my phone? But wait for a second. Here is my phone. I'm checking it. Whether the volume is low or not. Don't go anywhere, bacha. If I say, no, certain terms which we need to understand. Voice is clear, yaar. Voice is clear. I just heard it. Voice is clear. You raise your volume, I'll raise my volume a little. Okay. So now, beta, the dynamic atmosphere and climate change. So you might have learned this chapter. You might have studied this chapter. If not, beta, in the previous chapter, I have already explained it in very good detail. Okay, so now we are moving towards this chapter in detail, that atmosphere is the thick blanket of gases around us. So what is atmosphere? In the last chapter it was earth and the surface. Is it? Yes, earth and the surface. Now what happened? Core, mantle, crust. We live over the crust. What about the crust? So above the crust lies the blanket of air which is known as atmosphere. Atmosphere. So if someone asks you, bhai, what is atmosphere? So it is think blanket of gases around the earth. Now we all are aware since childhood, beta, that this gas, with the help of this air we breathe, it protects us from harmful solar radiation, it maintains the earth climate, temperature, etc. But many times we just misinterpret this word weather, and the second one is climate. Ajay, tell me, do you guys remember this question in class 7th? Anyone? Do you guys remember this question in class 7, that what is the difference between weather and climate? Anyone who remembered this? Or who can tell me the reason of this? So what is the difference between weather and climate? See, if I talk particularly about weather, weather is a day-to-day condition, right? It is day-to-day condition. See, whatever we have in our surrounding is known as atmosphere. Sometimes, like if you are someone living in North India right now, might be feeling that hot, humid climate, isn't it? Yes, ma'am. Someone who is living in Bangalore, you might be seeing every day in the evening we are facing what? What a rainy day. So the day to day, pay attention, the day to day, okay, the day to day change in atmospheric conditions. The day to day change in atmospheric conditions is known as weather. Okay, it is known as what, bacha? Weather. But like it is a rainy day in Bangalore today, it was hot yesterday, okay, it is humid in West Bengal right now. So what I'm telling you is the different weather conditions at different place, that means shorter period of time and in a small area. So beta, it is day to day change in atmospheric condition in a shorter period of time, okay, in a shorter period of time at a small area. Now ma'am, what about climate? Right, ma'am, what about climate? Beta, climate is the average total conditions, average subtotal atmospheric conditions. For an example, if I talk about climate of India, so India has a monsoonal type of climate. This is from where this chapter starts. Hello Kiran, hello, how are you beta? I can see your comment. How are you? And are you also a class 9 student? So this is how the chapter start. Why study atmosphere and climate and what does it means? Today in this video I'm not going to teach you the chapter because we already completed that in a one-shot video beta. My video is already uploaded on the platform Deeksha Vedantu CBSE English. You just need to watch it. What today we are going to do is to learn MCQs. Beta, Lakshmi, I just heard in my phone my voice. It is accurately correct, accurately good. So please check your phone. Official Aru, hi, how are you? Hi beta. So, okay, then we talk about structure of the atmosphere. We know there are layers in the atmosphere. The layer that is at just the, what we can say, close to Earth's surface is beta, troposphere. Move further, stratosphere. Move above, mesosphere, ionosphere and thermosphere. Do you guys know about this? This we studied in class 7th. I think you know about that. Okay. Then there are a lot of questions regarding this. Then we have composition of atmosphere. In the atmosphere, there is 78% of nitrogen. Argon, that is 0.93%. After nitrogen, it's oxygen, that is 21%. And then we have carbon dioxide, that is for 0.04%. So this is in the chapter. Rest, other components of air like water vapor, dust particles and ozone. Fine. What else is in the chapter? The difference between weather and climate. Write it in your copy for sure. This question is going to come in your class 9th exam. What is the difference between weather and climate? For sure. Okay. What else is in this chapter? So elements of weather, that's temperature, pressure, wind, humidity, precipitation, clouds. Beta, you have to watch that particular one shot to understand the core. The core of this chapter we will just revise and go to the questions for practice today, because I already told you the pattern. The pattern by which I teach one shot, 30-minute revision and the live where we are going to practice the questions. Okay, so there is details about temperature and atmospheric pressure. I'll go directly straight to the questions. Okay, we will directly go to the questions and solve them. Are you ready, everyone? Great. So we have this first question of the day. I want all of you to answer the question today. Tell me the answer quick, fast. Let's check whether you are correct or not and let's move ahead. So the first question is, which layer of the atmosphere contain the ozone layer that protect the earth from harmful UV radiations? Okay, tell me. Question is, which layer of atmosphere protect us from ozone layer? Fine. That contains ozone layer and that protect us from harmful UV radiations. Then I'll tell you. Option is troposphere, then we have stratosphere, Mesosphere or thermosphere? Quick everyone. Quick everyone, tell me the correct answer to the question in front of you. Okay, great. I'm getting your answers. Well, that's good. Option is troposphere. Yeah. See, volume is correct. I just came to check once again that you guys are complaining. Is there any issue? Very good, very good, very good. Arey beta, how voice is low? Ritika, I don't know. I just heard my voice. It is very good. So, you guys gave me the options A. Kiran is saying troposphere. No, it is wrong. Then Kiran is saying B. Okay. Then Kiran is saying C. And then, oh my God, what is this, Kiran? How can A, B, C, D as correct answer? So, beta, if I talk about layers of atmosphere, pay attention. If I talk about layers of atmosphere, so it's, see, this is earth crust. What this is? This is earth crust. Above the earth crust starts the atmosphere. In the atmosphere, up till 18 of kilometer, okay, up till 18 kilometer, what is there? This is troposphere. Troposphere, which is basically close to the tropics, okay, it's troposphere. And bacha, if I talk about this layer, it contains all the atmospheric conditions, like clouds are there, vapors are present here. So all the atmospheric conditions, the monsoonal things are present in this troposphere. Okay, it is troposphere. Is it clear? Now let us to move towards the next layer. The next layer is stratosphere. The next layer is stratosphere. By this is the layer where ozone layer is present. That means O3. Okay, this is the layer stratosphere where ozone layer is present, and it protects us from the incoming solar radiations. Then comes the middle layer, that is mesosphere. That comes the middle layer, mesosphere. Okay, then beta, thermosphere, and the last one, that is ionosphere. Beta, this thermosphere is only known as ionosphere. The last one is exosphere, which actually merge with what? Merge with the vacuum area, the space. Okay. Now, here in the thermosphere are present the ions, because of which satellite communication is possible. Because of which satellite communication is possible. If I talk about stratosphere, it is the place where aeroplanes can fly, because there is no weather conditions over here, no clouds, everything is free. Now next comes mesosphere. Now next comes mesosphere. Mesosphere is the middle one, right? Here meteoroids burn. Meteoroids burn. Okay, now as everyone is complaining again and again, I am asking the IT person to check it. Wait. Okay. So as per you guys were telling that the volume is low, he's coming and checking it and correcting it. Don't worry, students. Everything will be sorted. Is it okay? Now, okay, na? So coming to the topic, let me tell you the answer, correct answer of this question. So beta D is the correct answer, that is stratosphere. Learned from here. Okay, the B is the correct option, that is stratosphere. Tell me, are you now okay with this or not? I guess now you guys are okay with this. Fine. Next question. Next question is, beta, meanwhile, okay, answer is given here. Let's move to the third question because answer was there. We will discuss it, but the layer of the atmosphere, weather phenomena occurs. So, pay attention. The question is from here. The layer of the atmosphere where weather phenomena occurs. Just now I told you I need your answers. He is coming to check the volume and correct it. Meanwhile, you answer this. Is it mesosphere? Is it stratosphere, troposphere and exosphere? What do you think is the correct option? In this question right in front of you. In which layer of atmosphere does the weather phenomena occur? We just saw this. We just saw this. I just told you it. Tell me. Who is going to give me the correct option? By where will the weather phenomena occurs? To be very precise, near to the earth crust. Which layer lies near to the earth crust? That's very clear. It's not mesosphere, it's not a stratosphere, it is beta troposphere. Senthil, the answer is still wrong. B is not the answer. By in stratosphere, ozone layer is there. What it is? Ozone layer is there. Even the aircrafts fly. Okay, the aircrafts fly in stratosphere. Then what happens in troposphere? So beta, all the weather conditions are in troposphere, not stratosphere. It's very clear. Why you guys are telling me wrong? Okay, so now let's move to the next question. Let's move to the next question. Question number 3. Now pay attention. Which of the following gases is most abundant in Earth's atmosphere? Very easy, bhai. We are studying this since class 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Now, you are in 9th, by the way. So the question is, which of the following gases is most... Acha, please let me know that is the volume issue which you were referring. Is it okay now? However, students went because of this voice issue. But whoever are here, please let me know, is that volume issue sorted? Give me a thumbs up at least. The person is waiting for you. If you guys refer the same issue again, I am not going to get it corrected. Please let me know, is the volume issue okay? Okay. Yes, ma'am, it is okay. Thank you, beta. Now, so which of the following gases is most abundant in Earth's atmosphere? Options are A, oxygen, B, nitrogen, C, carbon dioxide, or D, it's argon. What do you think? We just saw that composition wala pie chart. Do you guys remember that? So, anyone who can answer this to me right now? So, see, if I talk about air, okay, air. So, air which creates the atmosphere, it is a thick blanket. It is a thick blanket which consists of, okay, many gases, okay. The gases such as nitrogen, then we have oxygen, okay, then we have carbon dioxide, we have argon and many more such that. Fine. Now, along with gases, there are dust particles. And there are water vapors too. See, but the question asked you that which of the following gas is most abundant? So I got the answer of Lakshmi as correct here, that ma'am, it is nitrogen. Very good, Lakshmi. Yes, it is nitrogen that consists of 78%. Do you guys know one funny thing? That there are two things which we need to remember. One is how much water is present on Earth. Okay, and the second is how much nitrogen is present in atmosphere. Now what we know is that this is 78%, okay, and this water is 71%. But because of that 70 number, na, I usually get confused in my exam. So what I do now, interchange it. I don't know why I was like this. So I interchange it every time I write 78 in the content of water, and here I replace it with this. Then I find a trick to remember this. Do you want me to tell it? I'll tell you. So N is for nitrogen. N is for nitrogen. So when I make a line, it somehow looks like 8. So 78% is the nitrogen. Okay, this is how I used to remember things by using the tricks and trims, and this is how you can also learn by tricks and trims. Yes, ma'am, you are so funny. Yeah, I try to be funny. Off camera, I'm not funny. So, ma'am, what do you mean by abundant? Abundant means most available. Okay, most available. Fine. So this is how the correct answer is B. Clear to everyone? Great, great. Let's move to the next one. Next question, bhai. Next question. Okay, fourth question. On the way, on the list, you have to answer it quick. Question is, the instrument used to measure atmospheric pressure is called. So pay attention, we will learn all of them today. So the instrument that used to measure what atmospheric pressure, then I'll explain you what actually atmospheric pressure is. Option A, thermometer, is it? Option B is barometer, hygrometer, and then we have anemometer. Anemometer. I am a boy. Okay, Kiran. Okay, get it, get it, get it. The correct answer to the question right in front of you, the instrument used to measure atmospheric pressure is known as. So you guys give me the answer as B. Somewhere it's D. Interchange the answer, then again it's B. So Kiran, what do I expect? Is it B or D? Lakshmi have given the answer B. See, now first of all we will understand what is atmospheric pressure. What do we mean by this word atmospheric pressure? Now coming straight to this point, beta, as we know, the pressure that is created by atmosphere. Now why atmosphere is creating pressure? Beta, this is earth crust. Okay, this is what? Earth crust. We are aware about that. Above this earth lies a blanket of air which contains several gases, water vapor, dust. There might be times when there is high increase in temperature. Increase in temperature leads to more evaporation. That means more number of water vapors in the air. That means heaviness will be increased. One point that you have to stick into your mind. Now come the second point, bacha, that earth has a gravitation. So this earth pulls the air towards it. Don't you think that this thin layer of what? Blanket of layer is creating pressure over the earth crust? Yes. And that is referred as atmospheric pressure. The atmospheric pressure of places depends upon the temperature. As I told you, high temperature, high evaporation, high water vapors, high atmospheric pressure. Okay, sorry, the pressure towards the earth will be, however, low. So I'll tell you that reason also. Whenever, okay, pay attention to it. Whenever any place has high temperature, okay, any place has high temperature, so what happens na, beta, when air gets heated, okay, when air gets heated, it expands, it raises up, it rises up. How? Acha, do you remember that bucket you used during the time it's cold out there to fill what? To fill warm water. Okay, sometimes that might have happened with you that the warm water is only in one mug of layer and below there is cold water. This naturally happened with everyone. Why? Because that warm water rises up. Similarly, when there is high temperature, this warm air rises up. When air rises up, the pressure will definitely decrease. It is rising up, not towards the earth surface. So whenever there is high temperature, beta, there is low pressure on the earth. But the question was not this, ma'am. What are you explaining us? So I was just clearing you the concept. However, the question is, the instrument that is used to measure atmospheric pressure is barometer. To all the students who gave me the answer B, that is pretty correct. Okay. Now coming towards thermometer, it measures what? Temperature. Hygrometer, it basically measure humidity, and anemometer basically it measure wind. Okay. However, wind vane, pay attention, wind vane is used to measure the direction of the wind, and anemometer is used to measure the wind intensity. How intense are those winds? Okay, clear concept, or everything went skyrocketed from your mind? I hope that is clear. If not, go watch the one shot, clear everything, come back, practice the questions and be perfect. Okay, chalo, let's move to the next question. Next question, bhai. What is the next question? Humidity. Okay, easy one. Humidity refers to what? So here are certain options in front of you. A, amount of wind in the atmosphere. B, amount of water vapors in the air. C, atmospheric pressure at a place. Or D, that's intensity of sunlight. What do you think? So the question here is right in front of you. The question says amount of wind in the atmosphere, amount of water vapors in the air, atmospheric pressure at a place. Try to answer it. Try to answer this. The question is about what? The question is about the definition of humidity. Most of the time we say that now it's so humid out there. Whenever it's humid out there, we feel so sweaty. Why? Why do we feel so sweaty? Because it means amount of water vapors in the air. Exactly, Lakshmi, you are correct. Okay, so what is humidity, beta? Amount of water vapors in this air. So whenever there is high temperature, there will be high evaporation. There will be evaporation. The liquid water converts into vapors and it gets mixed with the air. It gets mixed with the air, right? When this water vapor in the air increases, it gets condensed. Okay, it gets condensed and form clouds along with dust particles. When these clouds, okay, when these clouds intense, or what we can say capacity to hold moisture ends, here comes dew point. That point is known as dew point. When this cloud can no more hold the moisture, and hence it starts raining, and hence it starts raining, which is referred as precipitation. So there are concepts which we are learning since childhood, but we actually needs to understand it better. Okay, so hello everyone and hello ma'am. SPS Abhi, hello bacha. Are you also in class 9th? So coming towards the next question now, we are completed with 5th question, 6-1 beta. When the temperature difference between land and sea increases, it mainly affects what? Tricky questions, you have to understand it and then answer me. Fine. So again I'm reading it. When the temperature difference between land, and sea increases, it mainly affects what? Does it affect precipitation pattern? Think about it. Wind circulation and monsoon formation, Earth's rotation or solar radiation? Very easy, because options here are very easy. SPS Abhi, NCERT is not yet released by CBSE. What we are doing is we are referring different sources according to the curriculum, and actually somewhere your chapter will consist this topics only, so it will be there. Okay, now tell me the answer to the question right in front of you, beta. See, the question is about temperature difference between land and sea. What happens? For example, this is a mountainous regions or a plain region, and here it is sea. Here it is C, and the temperature is increasing. Now what's happening? If I talk about this condition, like reference book, yes, this is reference book, ma'am. School reopened. Okay, this like your school's reopened. What they are teaching? What they are teaching for class 9th SST? Can you guys please share me so that I can also understand the pattern and teach you likewise? Like they started your SST, or they are still teaching you according to the old NCERT only? Can you please refer me that? Lakshmi is saying A, precipitation patterns. No, I'll tell you, beta. Don't get confused over this. I'll tell you. So the temperature difference between land and sea is different. Like if I give you an example, that whenever it's too hot near our surroundings, it's too hot, right? The land gets heated very fast. Similar is with the sea. It also gets heated. When the sun goes down and when it's evening, we will feel that heat waves are still coming from the land, but not from the sea, because sea got cooled down for a period of time. So what happened? It creates a situation where here is high temperature and here it becomes low temperature. Because here is high temperature, there will be low pressure, and here will be high pressure. Okay, got it? I just told you how it get interchanged. So bacha, wind always moves from, pay attention, wind always moves from high pressure to low pressure, high pressure to low pressure. So whenever there is difference between temperature difference between land and sea, it affects wind circulation and monsoon formation. Get it? Now is it clear? So they are teaching from private publishers, ma'am. Okay, I get it. It might be Goyal publication they are teaching. They are teaching from Goyal publication. I made the video of atmosphere and climate from the same publication and referring the different sources to some of the topics I have taken to get more detailed version of it. So you guys can watch for better clarity. That chapter, trust me, when you go and watch na, you will enjoy that chapter. Daily class hoti abhi for 9th standard. See, classes are daily here on the same platform at 5 o'clock. But for 9th SST, I am coming live every Monday on the same platform. So my class is here on what? Monday, every day. However, we have everyday classes. My class is on Monday. Okay, and yes, to all the students who are new here, do not go back without subscribing the channel. Then only you will get the notification regarding the live. Okay, so do not forget that. Now, next question. Understood the last one? I hope that. Chalo. The coldest month in the northern parts of India are, by very easy question there. The coldest month in the northern parts of India are December, January, March, April, May, June, or it's August and September. So here is one topic in your chapter. Meanwhile, you are answering me. One topic in your chapter that is about the monsoon of India. Like, the seasons of India. I got confused. Seasons of India. So we know that there are 3 seasons majorly. Okay. First one is summer season that we are facing in the northern part of India right now. Then we have winter season. And then we have majorly rainy season. To explain this rainy season, the wind direction and all is very, very important, beta. Right? Very important. So you have to understand it with the help of that video. There are 2 types of monsoon. One is advancing monsoon. Now, in this advancing monsoon, we feel rain during the time from July to September, October sometimes. However, there is one more time in northern part of India we feel rainy season, and that is retreating monsoon. Retreating monsoon when winds are going back. So whenever they have some wave like water within it, so they drop it down. So this is the pattern. Okay. Option A according to Lakshmi. Then we have Ritika. Lakshmi, ma'am, you are teaching better than our school. Thank you, beta. Thank you for this compliment. So A is the correct answer. December and January month are the coldest month. month. We are aware about that. Very easy question was it. So let's move to the second one. See, it's just the starting of the session. I'm not bombarding you with the tough questions over here. We are starting light, but when you watch the one shots, you will feel that everything is explained in detail. It's just about the practice which we will do gradually in our lives. Okay, very good. A answer is correct. 8th question. Which of the following is a major contributor? Which of the following is a major contributor to global warming? Major contributor to global warming. Option A, increase in oxygen concentration. Think about it. Excessive greenhouse gases. C, decrease in atmospheric pressure. Or D, that's formation of cloud. And when you answer this question to me, I'll explain you in detail about what actually greenhouse gases are, how they work, are they good or not, and what happens when they increase in our environment. Does it create global warming or is it increase of oxygen concentration? Okay, so meanwhile tell the answer. Kiran, is the A answer for this one? Are you pretty sure? Are you sure? Again, the formation of cloud. Answer is changed. What if I tell you neither A is correct nor D is correct? Then you will change it to what? Now I want to see. You will change it to what? B or C? A and D both are wrong. Why A and D both are wrong? Ma'am, C. Lakshmi is with now another answer. Why? What are you guys doing? It's neither A, neither C. B is the correct answer. Excessive greenhouse gases. See, I'm going to explain it in a very good way. So, this is our earth crust. Okay? This is our earth crust. Clear, beta? This is our earth crust and this is sun. This is sun. Do you guys study reflection in physics? Reflection in physics? Yes. Now what happened? So the sunlight comes like this. Okay. In 8 minutes, we are aware about that. So the sunlight comes like this. Then here comes the earth crust. Because of earth crust, it gets reflected. Okay. Clear to this? Now, what if the process is going like this? Sunlight comes, reaches the earth's surface in 8 minutes, collide with the surface and reflect back. So 100% of the light will be reflected back. Earth will become the coldest place like it used to be during the ice age. So do you think that life would be possible here? No. Hence, it is very important that we should have atmosphere around. If you see at the composition of atmosphere, here it is nitrogen. Okay, then we have oxygen, then we have carbon dioxide too, then we have argon too. So all these gases creates a shield. Okay, creates a shield because of which 100% of the sunlight is not reflected. Some of the sunlight stays here, making the earth a warmer place to live. So you might be thinking, ma'am, it is good. Yes, exactly, it is good. But now what is happening? The level of CO2 is increasing day by day. Okay, because we have made ACs, we are using industries, we are using cars, gadi, all that. So this level of CO2 is increasing day by day. Along with CO2, now we have methane, plus many more gases around us. These gases are referred as greenhouse gases. Because why? They create a greenhouse effect, letting not the sunlight completely reflect back. Okay, so that effect is known as greenhouse effect. But day by day, as these gases are increasing, this greenhouse effect is causing what, beta? Global warming. The warming more than we require in our globe, which results into what? Ice to melt, ice glaciers to melt, causing floods and many more conditions on the earth. Now is it the answer clear to all the students watching me right now? Is it? So B is the correct answer. That's excessive greenhouse gas. Tell me right now that beta, is greenhouse effect, global warming topic clear, crystal clear in your mind or not? Tell me. I don't want you to be like confused in the easiest topic which we should know in class 9th particularly. Okay, great. Next topic, next question, question number 9. Question number 9. Answer quickly. Now everything is clear in your mind. The melting of glaciers and rising sea level is mainly caused by deforestation and global warming, tidal waves, volcanic eruption only, or ozone layer depletion. What do you think? What do you think is the correct answer? However, 2 answers can be correct, but you have to tell me the more correct answer, most correct answer. Okay, fast. Fast. The melting of glaciers and rising sea level is mainly caused because of what? Because of what, bhai? Is it because of what? Is it because of deforestation and global warming? Yes, exactly. Lakshmi, both the Lakshmi, I don't know what's her name, but somewhere in your username, both of you have Lakshmi. So I'll call you Lakshmi. Lakshmi square. So, yes, A is the correct answer. We just studied it. Fine. Very good. Very good. 10 question. Flood in India are most commonly caused by, again the same type of question. So floods in India are commonly caused by deforestation, heavy rainfall, earthquake, cyclone in western India only, or cloud formation. What do you think? Is it deforestation, heavy rainfall, or is it due to earthquake? Cyclones in western India only, or due to cloud formation? By what makes this question easier? See, cloud formation does not, cloud formation does not cause flood. It is necessary for rainfall. So this is wrong. Cyclones in West India only. If only was not there, then it can be a correct answer. Earthquake cannot cause floods. So deforestation and heavy rainfall, we are aware about that. Very good to all the students who gave me the correct answer. Next is 11th question of the day. That is, which of the following measures can reduce flood risk? So here in this chapter, that is atmosphere and climate, there is a last topic regarding the flood. What is flood? What can be risk after flood? How can we mitigate that issue? So that's the particular topic from where I have picked up the questions for you. So the question here is, which of the following measures can reduce flood risk? Afforestation, increase urban concrete surfaces, deforestation, building on floodplains. So beta, that's very clear. See, the options are easier. Increase urban concrete surface. So if you build urban concrete surface, will it eventually help to control flood? No, it will increase flood. This is wrong. Deforestation is the reason for flood. Building on flood plains. Bhaiya, what are flood plains? Flood plains are caused because of flood. So if you build them more, it is not the correct answer. Afforestation, by growing more plants, what will happen? Plants will basically hold the soil, hold the water that's flowing in rush, causing floods in the plain area. So yes, A is the correct answer. Very good. Next question. Next question is, floods are less likely to occur in. Good question. Floods are less likely to occur in coastal plain, mountain valleys, C, arid region, or D, that's river basin. Easy question. Very easy. Correct answer, please. Floods are less likely to occur in coastal plains, mountain valley, arid regions, or it is river basins. Again, the easiest one. Easy question in front of you. No guesses? Why? So see, I'll tell you exactly what these words are. First is coastal plain. So as this is our earth, this is ocean, right? Ocean. So coastal plains, around the coast here lies the plain area. Why? When river brings the sediments, get it deposited here. Ocean brings the sediment, get is deposited here. So here, because of these sediments being brought down, a plain area is formed which is referred as coastal plain. So in the coastal plains, flood will occur. This is not the correct answer. Mountain valleys, by mountains, several rivers flow with the mountains. They can cause flood. They are the sources of various rivers. So this is also not correct. Arid region is correct because arid regions are the region, beta, which have less than, okay, which have less than 25 centimeter of rainfall. So when there is no rainfall, how can floods be caused? C is the correct answer to this question. River basin, whenever there will be more rainfall, what will happen? The river basin will not be able to hold that enough water, and eventually it will explode out. What will happen? Flood will happen. So this is the correct answer. C. Yes, for many options, A is the correct answer. However, for this one, which is the correct answer? C. Next, which of the following statement is true regarding stratosphere? Now we are moving towards layer of atmosphere again. Tell me which of the following is correct. First point is its temperature increases with height due to absorption of UV rays. Is it correct? Second is it contains the ozone layer. Okay. Third, it is the coldest layer of the atmosphere. Fourth is it helps in radio communication by reflecting radio waves. So pay attention to the question because some of the points I have told you, right? So figure out which is the correct option. Option A, only 1. Option B, only 2. Option C, both 1 and 2. Or D, it is 3 and 4. What do you think? Hi Urmila. How are you? For many questions, A is the correct option. I didn't saw that the trend is going on. I was about to drop my water bottle. Okay, so sick cloth. This is your username. 1 and 2 is correct. See, so stratosphere is the second layer of the atmosphere above troposphere. You know, the zone between troposphere and stratosphere is known as tropopause. It is known as what? Tropopause. So beta, its temperature increase. So eventually what we are aware about is that when we move above the earth crust, its temperature drops. Its temperatures drops. But there are two layers. Okay, there are two layers in which when we go upward, the temperature increases. Okay, the one is stratosphere. Why? Because of the presence of ozone. And the second one is ionosphere because of the presence of ions. Getting my point here? So the first statement is correct, bhai. It contains the ozone layer. This is also correct. It is the coldest layer. No, exosphere might be the coldest layer, na? Okay, the next it helps in radio communication. No, bhai, it do not help in radio communication. It is for ionosphere. So both 1 and 2 is correct here. C is the correct option. Sick cloth is light. But by the way, didn't watch the lecture. That you have to watch the lecture. However, I know that many of the things you are pretty aware about, every one of you. So we'll practice and see what concept we know and what we don't know. Next question is 14th question of the day. Identify the given instrument. Rain gauge. Okay, rain gauge. What it is used for? Tell me the first one, then we'll move to the other one. Then let's tell me the first one. What is the use of rain gauge? What is the use of rain gauge? To measure what? To measure what is the use of rain gauge? Hurry, quick, fast. I need your responses like super quick, like you guys text to your friends. I mean friends. Okay, so it is used to measure rain. Okay, how do we measure rain? We keep a beaker and here it is like milliliter being counted. When rain goes in, we calculate it. Ma'am, I don't know. Okay, then thermometer used to measure what? Used to measure temperature. Used to measure temperature. Okay, whenever temperature increases, that mercury expands. Whenever the temperature decreases, that mercury contracts. Getting my point? Then we have C as barometer. What do we measure from barometer? So atmospheric pressure. Okay, atmospheric pressure. I hope in this session you are pretty sure about what atmospheric pressure is. Okay, then we have anemometer used to measure what? Wind intensity. Wind intensity. So if we want to measure the direction of the wind, only the direction of the wind, we will use an instrument that is wind vane. But if we want to measure the intensity of the wind, we will use the anemometer. Clear? So I think that all these devices are now clear to you to measure atmospheric pressure. Correct, Lakshmi. Okay, this was the 14th question of the day. I'm moving towards the 15th one. Read it carefully and answer it. Consider the statements given below and choose the correct answer. Okay, the statements are like, number one, poor drainage system causes flood. Number one, okay. Poor drainage system causes flood. Is it correct? Second one, construction of dams, embankments and reservoirs can prevent floods. What do you think? Tell me. Options are A, both statements are correct. B, option, both statements are incorrect. C, one is correct but two is incorrect. D, one is incorrect but two is correct. What do you think? Tell me the correct answer to the question right in front of your screen. It's not KBC, but still, let's quickly answer this so that by the way, guys, don't you have your friends in the class to whom you can share that there is a teacher who come live Monday at 5 o'clock so that they can also come and learn from you? Or do you want that they should not come and learn from me? Is it? Ma'am, how to solve this question correctly? Okay, Lakshmi will tell you. Aru is asking me, ma'am, how are you? Aru, I am doing great. How are you, by the way? So, to solve this question, we will read these statements once again. Choose the correct answer. First, you have to underline this word correct answer, because sometimes the question can ask you to figure out the incorrect answer and we make blunder mistakes not reading this word correct or incorrect. So what has been asked in this question is correct. Poor drainage system sometimes causes flood. Yes, it happens. I understand that flood is a natural disaster. It is a natural disaster, but if there is no management regarding the flood control, measures are not taken, proper infrastructure is not made, it will a lot of time cause what? Flood. So the first answer is very, very much correct. Drainage system, if it is blocked, what will happen? The water will not go inside. Very much correct. The next statement is construction of dams. So beta, what are these dams? Embankments, reservoirs. So when you see that, the main objective of making these dams, do you know Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India, said that these are the temples of modern India. What are the temples of modern India? These dams are the temples of modern India. Why he gave this statement? Because these dams are used to collect the excess water. Whenever there is rainy season, right, we get lot of fresh water. What happens? That fresh water either of some quantity is adopted by groundwater or otherwise it flow and mix with the ocean. So we lost that water, natural water. So what happens now? For that particularly, dams are made. Flood comes, river water comes out, it basically affect the life of the people and all that. So to store that excess water in the river basin and due to rainfall, we construct dams, embankments and reservoirs. It can help us to prevent flood. Both the statements are correct. Yes, sick cloth, sick cloth. How do I, like, how it's awkward to call you sick cloth. Both the statements here are correct for the question number 15. Very good. Next, most parts of India receive rainfall during which of the following months? Tell me. Arey bhai, this is very easy. Prayagraj to February. Oh bhai, how can this question be Prayagraj to? Beta, it's December to February. Okay. Prayagraj to February. Now tell me, December to Feb, March to May, June to September, or it's October to November? Very easy, yaar. I'm going to answer this. I'm not going to wait for your answers. So it is June to September. Right now, in the month of June, like, let me tell you what happens particularly. I'm just drawing it a very, very, very rough map of India. Do not judge me by the style, or sometimes if you feel that the map is not correct. Okay, so if I tell you that, what happens na? The wind comes from here. Like, consider this as an equator. Consider this as equator. The wind moves in this direction, this direction, this direction. So this is Kerala, where in the month of June particularly, in the first week of June, what happened? The wind reaches over there. This wind brings moisture from Arabian Sea. Okay, and this is the first place that is that experience rainfall. June, that means the month of June. Here rainy season is there in Bangalore also, in Kerala also it started. Then again this wind moves likewise. See, pay attention, like this. Here comes Western Ghats. Here come Western Ghats, which deflects the direction of the winds likewise. Like this is how it goes. Okay, now here comes the Aravalli ranges, which stop this winds, and here forms the Thar desert. Get it? It reaches here from Bay of Bengal, again picking up a lot of moisture. All this moisture is dropped here. That is why Mawsynram, Cherrapunji, northeast region, which have very high rainfall. Then here are the Himalayas. Okay, now this wind gets deflected because of this Himalayas and reaches here. So this Delhi, Punjab, Haryana region get lot of rainfall because two winds, one coming from Arabian Sea, one coming from Bay of Bengal, come here. Okay, getting my point? And this is how the rain falls in India because of winds. So June to September is the month. The wind reaches here in the month of June, then later, and then come back. Getting my point? And why it is happening? Because of the rotation of Earth. Rotation of Earth, because of which sun is moving. Sun is not moving, we are moving. Great, fine, very good. Next question. In which of the following month does the Tamil Nadu coast get most of its rainfall? This is a good question. Now this is a good question. Option A, December to February. B, March to May. June to September, or October to November. During which time, which month does Tamil Nadu coast get majority of its rainfall? So as I told you in the starting that the wind comes here, that the wind comes like this. 5 minutes. तो you go. अच्छा ले लिए. You're thinking it as D. Sick clothes is like, I think A. Okay. Someone thinks it's D. So there is a like what we can say, tough tussle between option A and option D. So yes, this is how the wind goes. Northeast reaches northern region and it comes back, picking up moisture from Bay of Bengal and hitting the coast of Tamil Nadu. It's actually beta October to November, the time when the rest of the country is facing cold waves and this particular place is having rainy seasons. Okay, get it? So now moving to the next question, quick. Which of the following places have cooler climate even during summers? Even during summer, which place has the cooler climate? Allahabad, Mumbai, Amritsar, Mussoorie. Arey bhai, this is something that I don't want you to answer. It's for sure which C as the correct option. Next question. Due to which of the following factors does Pune receive much less rainfall as compared to Mumbai? Very good. Ma'am, I'm from Tamil Nadu. Hi, great to know this. Due to which of the following factor does Pune receives much less rainfall? By Mumbai receives so much of rainfall, but the same condition in the same state is not for every places. Why not for Pune? Let's see. It is located on central. Acha, you guys are answering. It is located on leeward side of Western Ghats, windward sides. No, beta, C is not the correct answer. I will tell you. See, this is Western Ghats. Okay, here lies Mumbai. So whenever wind comes along with the vapors, a lot of rainfall is seen here in Mumbai. But Pune lies on the right of Western Ghats. This particular zone which do not gets rainfall because of Western Ghat is known as leeward side, and this is known as windward side, where wind comes. So what is the correct answer? Because it is located in the leeward side. So do not forget these two terminologies, where it's very important. Next question, last question of the day, and this question is a homework because I want you to use your brain and answer me in the chat box in the comment section that what is the correct answer to this question. Very easy question. Match the following items in column 1 and column 2. So messed me up. It's okay. It's clearly okay. It's fine. So here's the question, homework question. I will be watching your comments right here as the answer of this question. We will meet next Monday, same time, with another chapter. And I know you are going to come. Okay. So bye-bye students. I hope that everything is clear to you.